Austerity is not 8 years of spending cuts as in the UK, or even the social catastrophe inflicted on Greece. It means driving the wages, the social wages and living standards in the West down for decades until they meet those of the middle class in China and the India on the way up. So, what did Dpac do to challenge this ideology, this ideological austerity? We challenge in different ways, indirect action. Many of you will see through social media us storming Parliament, occupying the BBC. Barricading the entrances to the Tory party conference. Who supported our actions, which is the first time I've seen that in years. Right? Anyway, and one thing I'd like to put straight about that is it was all over the news that we were swearing at them. We were swearing at them, but the Tory delegates also were coming up to us as disabled people and telling us they were happy that we were going to lose our homes, that they were glad that we were dying, right? But anyway, we also, Dpac, we also engage in legal battles against this ideology, challenging the so-called reforms, challenging the misuse of statistics by the Department of Work and Pensions, or as we at Dpac like to refer to them.
Sorry, my fault.
We at Dpac like to refer to them as the Department for Worry and Persecution. The last 2 years, we have collected evidence on this government's contravening of Articles 19 and 27 of the Human Rights Act through the ending of the Independent Living Fund. During the investigation, we in Dpac have highlighted the struggles and deaths of people with mental health issues. I cannot disclose any more information because I'm signed to a secrecy, but we in Dpac were left in no doubt that what is going on with austerity and the attacks on disabled people that it generates, the continuous cutting of public services and the dismantling of the state is a form of cleansing where disabled people who cannot work are surplus to requirements. So, what is Dpac's position on this? Disabled people in this country are 9 times more hit by cuts and reforms than the rest of the population. In terms of mental health, this increases to 12 times more than any other group. Every month, 140 disabled people are dying who are found fit for work. This has been going on since 2011 and is probably even a gross underestimation. Dpac members have been placed in positions where we have nothing left to lose but our lives, and believe me, many of us have already lost them. We need radical, effective, principled action right now. Psychiatric and mental health staff and their unions cannot simply stand back, protecting jobs where they can or negotiating better redundancy packages, hoping that the cuts and the onslaught will eventually level off. The DWP wants to move Manchester Health Services into job centres. Ian Duncan-Smith has told us that his intentions is to take 1 million disabled people out of the support group and force them into work, whether they are capable of it or not. Many of these people will have mental health issues. Ian Duncan-Smith believes work makes us free. We all know where we heard that before. Arbeit macht frei. Do you want to be doing the government's ideological dirty work? I ask again to mental health professionals in this room, is this the job you signed up for? We all have to wake up to reality that these are not ordinary times. We are at war. We are all of us engaged in a social war for the very idea of mental health care and thus future of our society. Soft campaigning, Pre-arranged, organised marches just don't cut it anymore. We need not only strike action, but also non-violent direct action and sabotage. Dpac has been on the front line, fighting for our rights, fighting for our survival on our own for too long. The DWP have labelled us extremists just for raising our voices and showing dissent. We are a huge thorn in their side though. Let us all stand together in solidarity. Let every single one of us become huge thorns in this government's side.